For these coconut shrimp and calamari rings, I'm making my own tartar sauce. You're gonna need some mayo. I'm not gonna measure this, I'm just gonna go for it with the mayo, probably about a cup or a little bit less. I have one purple onion that I diced up, and this is about 1/4 cup. I have one small clove of garlic, which I shredded. You could press yours if you like. Let me see. Oh, I can just do this. There. And then I'm gonna put in just a squeeze of some lime. Not too much. And then I have some dill here. I wanted to chop it just to show you that I'm using fresh dill because it really does matter as far as my opinion. I'm just gonna break it off to where the stems are thin. Whenever I'm chopping something, I do this with my knuckle. I'm pretty sure everybody knows to do that. And just do that. And it stops you from cutting your finger. I'm adding capers, not pickles or relish. And to me, this makes a huge difference. You don't want to get that juice in there. I'm gonna do three teaspoons. Yeah, that looks good enough. I am going to be adding a bit of onion powder, just a bit, not too much. A bit of garlic powder. Himalayan pink salt. Black pepper. Just a bit of lemon pepper. You don't want it too peppery, I guess you could say. A bit of lime zest. Give this a nice mix. Make sure you make it before you make your coconut shrimp, calamari rings, or whatever you're going to pair this with, so you could give it time to set in the fridge and chill for a bit. I have these already prepped. I'm gonna do 2 of them just to show you how I do it. You wanna take your shell off to where your last set of legs are, I guess you could say, and just peel around to where the tail is still on. Set this aside. These are already deveined for you. These are colossal shrimp from the frozen department. So I just do that. I kind of continue on. I don't cut it all the way through. So you could flatten it out and set it like that. So I'll do one more. Just peel. And make sure you thaw them out and pat them dry. And you want to keep the shell on to this point. Get the last set of legs. Pull it off. You could use whatever type of shrimp you like. But these are pretty good. These are the Great Value Colossal Shrimp, the large ones from Walmart. For coconut flakes, I'm using this organic Great Value unsweetened coconut flakes. For flour, I'm going to be using this Great Value Superfine almond flour. Add a cup and a half just to be able to roll everything around in there. Season my flour. This is salt, pepper, just lightly. A bit of onion powder. Garlic powder. garlic and herb ash, lemon pepper, just a bit, a bit of Old Bay seasoning, low sodium, just mix everything. I have 3 eggs here. I'm going to use 2 whole eggs and then the egg whites of one of them. Give your eggs a mix. You could use a whisk, you could use a fork. As long as you get the job done, you're good to go. Off camera, I added 1 more egg white, so it's 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, and these are medium-sized eggs. I'm using giant calamari rings. These are in the frozen department. All you have to do is thaw them out, pat them dry, and you're good to go. Dip my calamari in the egg and give it a nice coat. And I'm just going to transfer it back to this little plastic cutting board I have. Nice coat. And this is just the way I like to do it. Make sure you pressed that coconut into your shrimp and set it aside. I'm going to do some egg wash, some flour, and my coconut. Just a bit more coconut. This is how my coconut shrimp are looking. You could set this in the freezer for a few minutes just so it sets, and sometimes it stays together as far as frying it, or you could fry it right away. It's all up to you. I'm using just chosen pure avocado oil spray. You could deep fry this in a deep fryer. You could use whatever oil you like. This actually puts out a good amount. I have a good amount in the pan. I'm going to set my shrimp in the pan like this. Pan frying these. I'm not using a deep fryer, so what I like to do is just gently check my shrimp, and when it's a nice golden color, then I'm going to flip them. These have been cooking for a few minutes. I'm going to check them, and I'm going to go ahead and flip them. I actually like to eyeball it. When it turns a nice golden brown color, I flip it. I wait for the other side to look the same way, and you're done. I'm also going to add my calamari. A little coconut isn't going to hurt them. Checking my shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and flip these. Flipping my calamari. This is so delicious. You're gonna love it. So try it out, and I'll see you in my next video.